Okay, everybody, we're going to go ahead and play one more game for the NES as part of Trina 15 Mason's birthday special. And this time it's Hollywood Squares. And we're going to keep playing until we win the car. Let's have a good game. Here's our celebrities. I'll start with Mike. According to Working Mother magazine, do the majority of parents expect something in return for giving their kid an allowance? You mean like not turning into a mass murderer? Yes. Yep. According to the Old Testament, Jonah lived in the belly of a whale for 3 days. What made the whale spit him out? Whales simply cannot eat kosher food. Jonah stabbed it with his knife. God commanded it. According to the Journal of the American Medical Association, do most patients prefer their doctor to wear a white jacket? Preferably without the bloodstains. Yes, I agree. According to Good Housekeeping, is it proper for a woman to apply lipstick at a table in a restaurant? It's shaving the legs is a definite no-no. Yes, it's permissible. You fool! Whose fans are known as the Baker Street Irregulars? Tammy Faye Baker's fans, Elton John, Sherlock Holmes. Round 2. According to Redbook, there are several signals that could warn you of a marriage in trouble. The first is when you no longer do what together? Live together? Laugh together. You! Oh, that's right. According to etiquette expert Elizabeth Post, what should a host do when a discussion among guests gets too heated? Throw them out? Step in and change the subject. I agree. Your dentist applies some highly concentrated hydrogen peroxide on your teeth and then uses a special heat-producing light. What is he doing? Wondering where the yellow went. Bonding my teeth. You fool! Bleaching them. A recent Roper poll asked people to name the one thing they just hate to be without around the house. What was the #1 answer? A man. Toilet tissue. Cellophane tape. And the secret square was Val. Oh, man. According to etiquette expert Elizabeth Post, what's the earliest one should leave a dinner party? As soon as the meal has settled in your throat. You should not leave until 1 hour after dinner is over. According to the American Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, when a couple gets divorced, most of their friends remain with the husband. Why? He got custody of the Trivial Pursuit game. He's more fun to be with. Men usually have the power and the money. That influences people. According to the Old Testament, who actually gave Samson his haircut? Philistine recruiting sergeant. The Bible doesn't say. You fool! Delilah had the servant cut off Samson's hair. True or false? Storing your pantyhose in the freezer will prolong their life. Plays hell with your varicose veins, though. True. I agree. Let's go over the car. Key 5 is what I'm going to go with. Car 1. Let's see if we win the car. Nope, we have to keep going. Start with Sam. According to legend, who was unwilling to go into the ark because she thought Noah was crazy? Barbara Walters. Noah's daughter. Noah's wife, Wayla. What is the best time to apply an antiperspirant? After you finish dessert, before you go to sleep. You fool! Immediately after showering. Why does a chameleon change color? To keep up with the designers season? To protect itself from enemies. In response to lighter temperature changes. And found the secret square, which is a 2-week cruise in the Caribbean. According to top modeling agent Nina Blanchard, don't even think about trying to become a model unless you're at least 5 foot what? Wide. 7. 5'9". You fool! According to the World Book Dictionary, is it a good thing or a bad thing to be diddled? I think it would probably depend on your religious beliefs. A good thing. A bad thing, it needs to be cheated or swindled. When the most often sound when the stomach growls. What does it mean? It's mad. You're hungry. Yep. Though the handshake is an acceptable greeting in Japan, most Japanese actually prefer what? A big, juicy, wet kiss, a smile, a bow, a simple 15-degree bow from the waist is advised. Meat that hasn't been properly covered and left in the freezer may get white patches on the surface known as freezer burn. Is it still safe to serve it to guests? Sure, just pass it off as fish. Yes. You fool! Sarah Ferguson just spent 4 weeks studying so she could do it by herself, and Prince Andrew was delighted. What did she do? She made instant coffee, sailed the family yacht, flew solo on an airplane. In 1891, Whitcomb Judson created the first slide fastener. Today it is far known and wide as the what? Whitcomb Judson slide fastener. Staple. You fool! According to the Wall Street Journal, you can now buy artificial cheese. What's the main advantage of artificial over natural cheese? Gives you only artificial gas, better nutritional value, it costs less. According to Consumer Reports, the best ones in 1936 were Shelvador, Adjusto Shelf, and Norge. What were they? Swedish lovers? Refrigerators. True or false? According to the Associated Press, some doctors are now using zippers instead of stitches on surgery patients. In protest, my tailor is now doing open heart surgery. False, and it's true. Can you get anything by trying to make a pheasant with a chicken? Usually a roomful of feathers and some wonderful snapshots. A peacock. Yes, something called a thicket. It is defined as a puzzling question or enigma, which is to be solved by guessing. What is it? Finding a brick in your lunchbox. Oh, riddle. I agree. Let's go for car number 2. So we know it's not car 1. Let's try car 2. Nope. Keep going. Start with Dean. Can you get lead poisoning from being pricked with a pencil? Only if the pencil is shot out of Clint Eastwood's 33-7 Magnum. Yes. No. It doesn't have batteries. It's not a teddy bear, but in a recent study of children in nursery school, 2/3 said they owned this classic toy. What is it? A black and white TV. G.I. Joe doll. You fool! Little red wagon. Who would use something called a half Nelson and a full Nelson? Mrs. Nelson? A mechanic. They're types of wrenches. A wrestler. The wrestling holds. Secret square round coming up. According to the book Understanding Your Pet, when your little puppy has an accident, what should you do? Take away his car keys. Lead him to the spot and scold him. True or false? Mistletoe is actually a parasite whose berries may be poisonous to people. Only if your wife catches you under it with a dynamite-looking redhead. True. I agree. Finish this popular rhyme. Monday's child is fair of face, Tuesday's child is full of grace, Wednesday's child is full of woe, Thursday's child has got to go. We'll never know. That's far to go. True or false? By age 50, 95% of all people have eyesight too poor to drive a car without wearing glasses. They made the other 5% nervous wrecks. True. I agree. Sam found Secret Square, which is a trip to Australia. Who would you see if you were having trouble with your semicircular canal in your cochlea? A urologist? An auto mechanic? You fool! An ear doctor. According to the World Book, what is the only important difference between a peach and a nectarine? The spelling, the skin. Oh, that's right. True or false? When buying fresh fish, the best way to tell if it is fresh is to stare into its eyes. If it's really fresh, it'll wink back at you. False. True. Tie game. It's okay. What? Oh! star once sang a very sultry version of Happy Birthday to President John F. Kennedy. 3, 2, 1. Pee Wee Herman. Marilyn Monroe, I agree. According to a Shake magazine poll, would more men rather meet a woman who is good looking or intelligent? How much money does she have? Intelligent. You fool! According to the New England Journal of Medicine, 40% of all hospital patients shouldn't really be there. Why? Their insurance ran out. The same treatment and cheaper can be obtained as an outpatient. Card 3. And we got the car! So altogether, we won a grand total of $29,060. See y'all for the next game, everybody.